Así como el Imperio Otomano conquistó tantos países, las series turcas, mejor conocidas como dizis, se han expandido alrededor de 150 países. Algunas de ellas marcaron la diferencia y han sido pioneras rotundas en el éxito de esta gran industria audiovisual. Ahora, déjame contarte un secreto, porque tendremos un episodio muy especial. Te daré algunas pistas. Cuando piensas en sinopsis, en ratings, en nuevas dizis, cuando quieres seguir algunas de ellas, ya sabes de quién estoy hablando, ¿no? Hoş geldiniz. Tenía tiempo que no les daba esta bienvenida, pero el día de hoy lo amerita, este episodio lo amerita porque sin duda va a ser un episodio súper especial. Espero que lo disfruten tanto como yo he disfrutado hacerlo. Quiero igual agradecerles a todos por estar acá, por estar presentes, por escuchar el podcast. Quiero agradecer también al equipo de producción, a mi equipo de producción y a personas que se han sumado en este episodio porque ha sido un episodio que ha tenido muchísimo trabajo, pero estamos contentos de que todo esto esté saliendo con tanto cariño. Saluditos a Rebe, Marcelo, a Ángel, Angélica, Christopher, Jazz. De verdad, mil gracias porque esto es gracias a todos ustedes. Y bueno, con esto no digamos más nada, comencemos. O zaman başlıyoruz.
Merhaba arkadaşlar, hoş geldin. Bienvenidos al podcast de Yıldız.
De España a Tanzania, de Japón a Rusia, de Chile a Bangladesh, de Italia a América, de Vietnam a Corea, de Brasil a India. Solo por nombrar algunos de los destinos de esta larga lista de países donde las series turcas llegaron a calentar nuevos hogares y a quedarse en ellos, para avivar esa curiosidad sobre su cultura y para que muchos hicieran de los turcos sus nuevos hermanos. Esto es posible gracias a la participación de las series turcas en la Mipcom, el evento dirigido a la industria de televisión y emisoras para la distribución de sus programas audiovisuales en el mundo. A través de diferentes empresas como Global Agency, Intermedia, Entertainment, Matt Entertainment, Kalinos Entertainment, TRT, Cells, Canal D Internacional, OGM y Universe, hoy en día esto es posible. Además, en este 2023 se agregaron 2 plataformas digitales como Game y Tabi, siendo esta última una plataforma digital del canal TRT1. Intermedia llevó a sus actores protagónicos de su miniserie llamada Sarmaşık Zamanı en turco para la distribución en inglés, Da Ivy o Tiempos de Hiedra para español, que es protagonizada por Hilal Altınbilet y Onur Tuna. Por su parte, Entertainment apostó por ir a Cannes con las manos llenas y llevando a varios actores consigo, como Burçin Tirsioglu y Onur Tuna, de la nueva serie de Fox llamada Çahani Hayatım, que de hecho recién se estrenó el pasado 1 de noviembre. Aparte de llevar a Miray Daner y Deniz Can Aktaş por Hukduksuz Sekda, a Halil Özgür y Simay Barlas por Yabani, a Ayçem Bingöl, Ceren Moray y Cansu Tosun por Kirli Sepeti. Y por supuesto que Global Agency no podía ser la excepción y llevó como invitado de honor al actor Özcan Deniz, presentando así su nueva serie Kisilgon Yanlar, que cabe destacar que esta serie recién inició grabaciones el 25 de octubre. Y por supuesto presentó a su mayor apuesta de este año, realizando una conferencia de prensa con los productores de la productora TV, la directora de la serie Bambaşka Biri y a sus protagonistas Hande Erçel y Burak Deniz. Okay, the time has arrived. It's the moment to introduce our special guest. She is someone who always gives off all information about Turkish series, someone who inspires us. from several years ago, everyone wake up and the first thing that we do is going to their account and check the rating. This year, she attended to the Mipcom and now she is here with us. With us, Hailey, the person behind to Dizilah. Hoş geldin canım. Welcome.
Hoş bulduk. I'm excited to be here.
I am excited. I am so excited. Thank you so much for accept our invitation, and will be real that you be here with us.
I'm excited to be here to finally joining the Yildiz podcast. I've heard so many good things, so I'm happy to be contributing my 2 cents.
Hi, Hailey, I know everyone know you, but we would like to hear from yourself. Who is Dizilah?
Dizilah is kind of a home for Turkish dramas. So the idea behind Dizilah was to provide information because there was no one source online for people to find information for Turkish dramas. So the idea came about when I started watching Turkish dramas. I decided to create one so that the next person that discovers Turkish dramas, they don't have issues finding Turkish dramas. And that's how Dizilah was born.
Oh, amazing. That's you help to everyone, to everybody to know about what happened in the about Turkish series. So and that's carrying on, that would be real. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. Hailey, in which social network can they follow you on?
We have our official website, which is just dizilah.com, but we're also on Twitter, which is now X, Instagram, Facebook as well. It's all just Dizilah.
And YouTube, right? No, you have a account there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, this is for you. Have a follow her on one of these social media accounts. Remember, you can find her as @Dizilah. And now, Hailey, this moment is very important for me, and maybe everyone is excited to know this. We see, we saw your photos on your accounts and your social media account about many celebrities that went to Mipcom, to attend to Mipcom, and we know you attend them too. So we would like to know how the story started. How did you get to Mipcom?
So over the years, I've noticed that the distribution of Turkish dramas has become a really, really huge part of which Turkish dramas stay on air a bit longer. So in the last 3-4 years, especially during COVID, whenever it was Mipcom time, I tried to do some kind of coverage on Mipcom. So this year, I had the opportunity to physically go to Cannes, France to attend it. So I had submitted for like a press request to the press team, and I had showed them the previous coverage, and they sent me the press passes to come, and that's actually how that story began.
Okay. So just for being clear, Hailey, no, everyone is allowed to Mipcom, right?
That's correct. So it's only about 11,000 kind of number that people that attended, and it's buyers, exhibitors, but those people pay money to attend. But if you're attending as press, which Dizilah attended as, we don't have to pay.
Okay, thank you. So this question for me is my favorite question, because you attended to Mipcom, right? So many Turkish celebrities attended too. How was your experience about Mipcom, about the actors and actresses that attended?
Honestly, I can't put my feeling into words. This is my first time like meeting the Turkish celebrities I always post about. So I was nervous because I don't speak Turkish fully. I understand it, but I don't speak it well enough. So I was a little bit nervous going into it. But everyone was so incredible. Like, I cannot put into words how awesome they all were. They were all so kind and so patient. And the funny thing is, they all knew who Dizilah was. So whenever I say, oh, I'm Haley from Dizilah, you're like, oh my goodness, Haley from Dizilah. Everyone is Haley from Dizilah. And it was just such an unreal feeling, like, especially with all the hard work that goes into it, to see people just recognize it, especially since you're not actually writing in Turkish, to see so many people recognize it and say thank you to, like, oh my god, like our buyers always tell us that they use Dizilah. The actors too, like when I want to take a picture, they're like, oh, it's Haley from Dizilah, everyone take a selfie, it's Haley from Dizilah. And it was just so awesome. It was such a wholesome feeling. Like, it puts everything into perspective for me, and I'll definitely not forget that experience.
Oh. I just so excited for listen this situation that happened that you live, and girl, you deserve all of this. Guys, you deserve it. So, but I have another question, because you were on the conference for the conference, the Moshkabiri conference. Could you tell us a little what happened in this conference about Hande Burat? Because I have something in my mind, and I want to confirm if this my suppose was real or not. What happened there?
Actually, when I said that Dizilah was attending Mipcom, I got an invite for that press conference, which only had like 25 people invited. So I was told ahead of time that I was going to get to ask them a question. I was like, oh my god, this is so nerve-wracking. But then Hande walks in, and honestly, pictures don't do Hande justice. I feel like Hande is even way more pretty in person, like way prettier in person. And then Burak walks just right after her, and they have such awesome personalities. And just to see how they were talking about the show, because Bamba Shkabiri is not like a regular Turkish show, like it's very different. So I was really interested to see why they decided that this is a project that they wanted to work on, because both of them, they have not really been on TV for a couple of years, maybe 2-3 years. So I was really excited to see what they had to say about the show, and they all had like perfect answers. Like, once you ask them a question, they had the right answer, and it was just so exciting.
I have something in my mind. Maybe I cannot sleep well for this, but the thing is this: when it's at Pinto, when you open the live in your account in your Instagram, and when it's at Pinto say it's the turn of Dizilah, and the face was something like oh, she is Dizilah, and you previous told us about the you have many people recognize you about when you introduce yourself and say, hi, my name is Haile to Dizilah. Is happened to saying we Hande and Burat, or it's only
no, you're absolutely right. I can confirm to you that you're absolutely right, because later that day, so to confirm your suspicions, later that day when we went to Monte Carlo for the launch event, and I had to, like, I was going to take a picture with Hande, and I was going to take one with Burak. So Burak was actually about to take a picture with someone else, and then you tell him that it's Haley from Dizilah. He told the person, please hold on a second, I have to take a picture with her. So he grabs my phone from my hand and takes the selfie himself. And he was like, thank you, so lovely to meet you. Then afterwards, they bring Hande too, and Hande was like, wow, it's so lovely to meet you. And she was so nice. So I think that they absolutely know, at least for the ratings, they know that Dizilah exists for sure.
well, this is good. I am sure this is your one of these the best memories about Mipcom, right?
Yeah, I'll definitely not forget that, because I am still talking about it to this day. It was so exciting, and I was telling everyone that you have to be jealous. Like, look at the pictures I took with my face. You have to be so jealous.
Well, amazing. So, previous I say you the you deserve of this due to hard work you have made over this year. This is the maybe the this is a I don't know. It's not the goal, but this is
Yeah, like it really, really puts them. That's what I was saying earlier. It really puts things into perspective. Like it feels like all the hard work, you can actually see what's coming out of it. So it's like the pinnacle, but it's not yet the top, but we can still do a lot more. But like this is the start of something wonderful.
yeah, yeah. I am happy for you. Really, I'm so happy. So we need to continue talking about Mipcom, no? And we are aware Kesilgon canlılar şahane hayatın bambaşka biri. Agency took this series to Mipcom sell then to markets another country. Two of them wasn't on air, and the third was on air, but with a few episodes while people were attending to Mipcom. No, based on this and the fact that we know how Fox Channel behave about Turkish series, that even don't give guarantees to the producers about how long would be on the air. What are your views about this situation?
I think that for some shows, star power is important outside of Turkey. So in Turkey, like usually it used to be like if you cast a popular actor, there is some guarantee that the show will be a success, but that's not the case anymore. But if you go overseas, people like Hande, people like Oskan Deniz, they are recognizable. Burak Deniz, they are recognizable. So you actually bring those stars to come and market the show to tell you from their own perspective why this show will potentially be a success. With that in mind, you mentioned Fox. That doesn't guarantee that the show would have a certain number of episodes because anything can happen. But having the actors there to kind of sell their show, especially for people that are such huge fans, like Onu Tuna that is in Shaheni Hayatim right now, whenever he's, because of Yazak Elma, whenever he stood to take a picture, so many women from like different countries were coming to take pictures with him because he's such a recognizable face. And those are people that are buying the shows. So the fact that he took time out of his busy schedule to come down and market the show, it actually means something to these buyers, right? This is somebody that they are working 6 days a week and he actually flew down to come and meet you and he's taking a picture with you. Little things really, really, really matter. But at the end of the day, it's a business, right? So it doesn't guarantee that the show will go on for forever, like different number of episodes. But there are certain levels of guarantee to, like, okay, if he has good sales overseas, then that would help the show's lifeline on TV even last longer than it is. Like a show like Adim Farah, for example, the ratings are not so good in Turkey, but overseas it has so many sales. And the lead stars of that show are recognizable faces. So it's good to get international sales because at the end of the day, that's money coming in, right?
The point that you are talking about is very maybe after Central Copy Me, we can see this point is very important because Central Copy Me was a start, have a good rating, but after low. But Fox keeping the series because the international fans, was very important.
It was
for keeping the series, on air.
Yeah, correct. And like the buzz for that show was also a lot online. So they actually look at the numbers like the show is getting on social media as well. The international buyers, when they are selling the package of the show to them, they tell them that, okay, this show has 30,000 tweets, it has 300,000 tweets. And like very, very little things matter outside of Turkey. Like necessarily, like doesn't mean that show will be a success in Turkey, but these things actually matter outside of Turkey. So if he gets enough episodes that they can sell it as a one season package, that's good enough.
This is right, because the buyers need to have a guarantee if they buy one series and this series don't have enough episode, it doesn't work for
like what exactly, like their viewers are looking for, like how does this story end, and there's no way for them to tell how this story ends. Then they will end up now being mad at the network and then it becomes a whole thing. So it's better to get some kind of guarantee that if I'm selling you this show, I can guarantee that it will have a good enough ending that the viewer is not left hanging.
You are right. Really, this is very important this is the best solution or the best way for everyone, for us like to fans, for them, for the voyeurs, and for folks and channels and producers and everything in Turkey. Sorry, and for me, it's the best. And I know that, for example, Bambaşka Biri, because Bambaşka Biri, you say, maybe they don't have the best rating, but the story is very good. The script is very good. The series is very interesting. Have good directors, good producer, good actor. Everything about Bambaşka Biri is very well. So maybe I don't know what happened in Turkey, but the series is totally different. It's no similar to anything that we watch.
Correct, exactly. Like, it's very, very different. And I think that a show like Bambaşka Biri, I really enjoy watching it, especially since I watch a lot of American shows and I watch a lot of Canadian shows. Like, that show is the kind of show that I can see breaking into the market overseas, like the markets they couldn't break, like Turkish dramas couldn't break previously, like Canada, America, because it's not like a regular, like, it's not like one of the telenovelas that we all know and love, but like it's such a and it's directed so well, like it looks like a Hollywood movie. So I feel like it's one of the better productions. So like, I think the Turkish audience is hit or miss. Sometimes this kind of show will do so well there, but then if you put it on like a digital network, it will do even better. But if it's on like regular TV, it might not do so well. So it's really hard to determine like, oh, they will like this show or they will not like this show.
Yeah, for me, this is the best point about Turkish series. They are different. There are not want to mimic something or anyone. No, Turkish series is different. For me, I love it. This point, no? Every day, co-production are more frequently. We watched the series in the last summer, Mavi Ay Surgun, co-production of Mundo with Intermedia, and now this month will be a premiere of The Daily Fair, co-production with Caracol TV, Ali Yapim, plus Intermedia. And the most interesting point is that the leading role, the girl, the woman, is Latin, and she told in Turkish. And from several years ago until now, actors like Kerem Bürsin, Can Yaman, Hali Ergen, Halut Bilginer have a project with another country. We can see a big picture about what happened in the future. What do you think about this?
I think that Turkish dramas overseas has become such a huge market. Like, I read somewhere that next to USA, Turkish dramas are the most exported worldwide. And I think that even with that boom, there is an interest to even make it even bigger than it is. So right now, co-productions, the reason they are becoming a thing is because they are looking for even more ways to get the audience in other countries to relate to the content of Turkish dramas, especially in Latin America, where a lot of the shows are kind of similar to the Turkish dramas, especially in their execution. So the idea is to even make them feel way more connected than they already do to the characters, especially the show you just mentioned, where the lead actress is actually Cuban or something, and she's able to speak Spanish. They really think that with these co-productions, having somebody like that who is speaking the native tongue, it really will impact a lot on the viewer, because the viewer is already used to that language. And then when you blend that into the Turkish culture, that's like the best of both worlds. So I see the co-productions even becoming a bigger deal over the years, especially since people need money to produce shows. So if you're able to team up with another production company or a big like channel like Telemundo, that means more income to actually bring the show to life. And these co-productions, they are being sold as full packages, so like 100 episodes, 120 episodes, and the idea is you can sell this as a completed product, so there is no worry about the ratings and whatnot. So I feel like for now the goal is to really have those boom in Latin America, especially with like the girl from the Green Valley and whatnot. It's like, let's sell these shows with people you kind of recognize, so that you can buy it as a full package, and then it's a huge success regardless of what the ratings will be.
Yeah, well, I want to say something about this because maybe I feel scared about this situation to co-production because I don't know. I hope the Turkish the industry always keeping with their idea, with the idea that we recognize about Turkish studios, no?
No. Yeah, I agree with that.
I know. I understand your point because it's normal and it's well. The way that make co-production or maybe remakes and different country is the way to introduce Turkish series and the way that they know what happened or what will happen with their productions in this country. No, this is the. But I hope everyone learn about how Turkish industry, audiovisual industry, Turkey made their Turkish series. This is for me the most important point, and I hope they follow with this.
Yeah, but I think that one thing to keep in mind is the co-productions are not necessarily for Turkey. I think the idea is that's why the distributors are the ones doing the co-production, because they want to sell it to other markets, not necessarily bring it to Turkey. So the plan was not for Mevi Sogun to air on Show TV this summer. That was an afterthought. So if you notice, the episodes of that show are still being uploaded on YouTube. So the idea is actually not for Turkey directly. And I understand your fears because you still want the authentic Turkish dramas, and I believe that will still be the case for many years to come, because Turkish dramas are successful because of their own DNA. Like that's exactly why they sell in these other countries. So I think at least for now, I would say that we don't have anything to worry about, but fingers crossed.
Yeah, you're right about this, but well, we will see in the future what will happen with this. And well, the most important is that we can enjoy the Turkish series. This is the most important, and around the world and know about them. No,
I agree with that. Yeah.
And Hailey, the moment arrived to say goodbye, but wait. I need to say thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for everything. Thank you for take your time and stay with here. And I am so happy. I am so grateful for this, for the opportunity, for everything. You are so kind, and thank you so much. I have a phrase, or one of my favorite friends in Turkey for you. The phrase "Yoluna Chick olsun canım." For the people that maybe don't know what the mean is, that I wish you the best success.
Oh, thank you so much. I had a really great time talking about you. Let's do this again sometime soon.
You are so amazing. You should tell me. Oh, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for enjoy and stay with us in this episode. You are amazing, and I wanna pray for us. Don't let anyone tell you won't make it. Prepare, dream, trust, and fight every day. Nobody has said that the road will be easy, but with patience, dedication, and perseverance, you can reach the top. With this, now Hailey, 3, 2, 1. Hoşça
Al podcast de Yildiz.